Okay, here we are in the big greenhouse. This is our hothouse. I use this in the early spring, January, February, to start my tomato plants. So this one I have to make sure that it stays really warm, but I don't want to heat this entire large building, so we just built this little hothouse. So on it this is a Wonder Window fabric. It's an insulated fabric that goes over the top. And then this is our regular heavy-duty frost blankets. And so every morning, we put those on at night, and then we roll these back every morning. And they are just here to hold that heat in. I have the same heat pads in the bottom of this one as I do in the sprout cabinet, and we have a thermostat control on those. And the layer of plastic also helps hold the heat in. I can use the plastic with the natural lighting of the day, and it'll be warm in there because I'll have my heat pads on, and then the light will shine through the plastic. Whereas these heavy covers, I have to take off every day, or I don't get quite enough light in there. And inside here I have two of my T5 lights. They're 4 feet long, and there's 4 lights per panel. Pull this plastic back so you can see inside today. Okay, so this is my lights. Tilt that up. Can you see that? There's 4 panels in there. There's reflectors. Very nice light sets, and they go to a plug, and on the plug there's a timer. I want to run my lights, especially if I'm in completely artificial light, 16 hours a day, and then you want 8 hours of rest. So I'll usually run the lights until like 10 o'clock at night, and then the timer will turn them off, and then it'll come back on like at 6 in the morning. The reason you do that is plants actually need a rest cycle just like we do, and that gives them the opportunity to have that. So I just do that in the middle of the night just like we would. Okay, here we are in the big greenhouse. We showed you this little hothouse the other day, but I wanted to show you the components down inside it. Okay, so if we start at the bottom, there's plywood down here with a layer of plastic just to protect it from moisture. Then this is a 1/2 inch blue board to insulate underneath. And then this is our heat mat here. These suckers are super old. They've been here probably 15-20 years. They have a heating element throughout them. You can order these online. They're just called heat mats for plants. You can find these in all different sizes. This one is about 8 feet long. And then on top of the heat mat, we have added, it's a cement board. This is for bathrooms, if you're going to put the tile on the wall. So you can get these at the lumber yards, just a cement board. That goes down next. Then on top of the cement board, there's a layer of plastic. And that keeps the water from getting to the heat mat. The cement board helps distribute the temperature evenly underneath the plants, because I have 2 strips of heat mats in here, but I'm covering 2, 4, 5, 7 feet wide with only 2 heat mats they're the width of the tray here, and I can distribute that heat all throughout this whole thing. Then there's a layer of plastic, and then that layer of plastic started leaking, so it's got another layer of plastic. And so that's how we get our plants through the night. This area, it can be 0 outside, it can be 25 here in the greenhouse, but I can be probably 55 inside here. And I use this to start my tomatoes early in the spring. So then the rest of the layers that we saw the other day is the plastic cover. This will typically stay on all day. And this will just collect heat in there. If it gets too hot, I'll just roll the end up a little bit. And then in the back, we have our heavy blankets that come on at night. And because we're in the greenhouse, I don't need the extra layer of plastic or the wind protection to hold it down. So that's kind of how this one works. It works really, really well. So if you want to design one, this one's a pretty good one to copy. To learn lots more about easy, productive gardening, tune into the High Performance Garden Show. You don't want to miss out. The show features a 128 square foot vegetable garden that can produce over $2,500 worth of garden fresh veggies with only a 15-minute a day commitment. And we'll show you everything that we do in that garden for a 33-week growing season. Along with the upcoming season, you can also watch the last 2 seasons. That's over 110 hours of gardening education, totally for free. Soon we will be starting the next season, which will provide you with 33 more weekly episodes to get you even more garden tips and techniques on how to grow a high-performance garden in your backyard. So sign up today, start learning. It's totally free. Start your garden season off right by going to thelivingfarm.org/high-performance-garden-show. Until next time, may your garden be easy, fun, productive, and always organic.